The inverted horizon. I always thought that the secrets of Area 51 were just conspiracy theories. Aliens, spaceships, advanced technology. It all seemed like an elaborate fantasy to distract us from reality. Until I received the invitation. My name is Claire Mitchell, an investigative journalist, and my reputation for exposing uncomfortable truths caught the attention of an anonymous person. The invitation arrived in an envelope with no return address, with a typewritten message. Reality is harder than you think. If you want to understand, come to the desert. A coordinate accompanied the message. Against all common sense, I took the risk. When I arrived, a middle-aged man with an expressionless face and a uniform without insignia was waiting for me. He didn't give me his name. He just told me to follow him. We entered the base. We passed security checks and corridors lit by pale lights until we reached an elevator that descended endlessly. Finally, we reached a room where a group of scientists watched me with a mixture of curiosity and pity. "Why am I here?" I asked, trying to remain calm. One of them answered, "Because you deserve to know what Area 51 really is. It's not a warehouse of alien technology or a refuge for military secrets. It's the way out. And you, Claire, are part of the mystery." They explained to me that Area 51 was the only way out. Connection between our reality and something they called the inverted horizon. Over the decades, they had explored this frontier, but the results had been disturbing. "Everything you think you know about reality is wrong," said one of the scientists, a man named Dr. Lowell. "This world is a container, an experiment. And what we call outside is something your mind is not designed to understand." I was taken into a room where images captured by drones sent beyond the inverted horizon were projected. What I saw was impossible. Cities built upside down, where shadows didn't obey the laws of physics. Creatures with shapes that seemed to change depending on how you looked at them. "Why don't they tell us?" I asked, horrified. Lowell looked directly at me. "Because reality isn't what you think. If people knew what was out there, they would lose their sanity." The most disturbing part came when Lowell explained what we really are. We are not natives of this container. We were created as an anomaly, something that doesn't belong in the original world. The real inhabitants outside consider us a threat. That's why Area 51 is closed. We're not here to protect the world from what's outside. We're here to protect what's outside from us. The revelation took my breath away. According to Lowell, humans were a mistake, a glitch in a larger system. Attempts to communicate with entities on the other side had failed miserably because, to them, we were incomprehensible, like a virus in their reality. The experiments at Area 51 weren't attempts to decipher alien technology. They were desperate efforts to understand what we were and how to coexist with what was around us. Lowell showed me the portal, a circular device made of metals that didn't exist on the periodic table. It kept vibrating constantly, projecting a pulsating light. We've sent human teams to the other side. None have come back the same. One of the scientists, a woman named Dr. Elgin, showed me a video recorded by an explorer. The man walked through an unreal landscape, but his words became incoherent. Finally, he turned to the camera, and his eyes were no longer human. "When you cross the threshold, the world on the other side molds you in its image," Elgin said somberly. "But when we try to bring them back, something goes wrong." Area 51 wasn't just a physical frontier, but a prison for the unknown. Those who returned brought with them fragments of the inverted horizon, thoughts, visions, and in some cases, irreversible physical changes. Lowell offered me a choice. "You can leave and forget everything you saw here, or you can cross over and see the truth for yourself. But understand this, what you find on the other side will not be something you can explain or accept." The desire to know burned inside me, but I also felt an ancient, almost instinctive fear. Finally, I decided to cross. As I passed through the portal, the world around me faded away. What I saw is impossible to describe. There were no colors, no shapes, no time. Just an incomprehensible vastness filled with presences that watched me with curiosity and contempt. When I woke up, I was on the floor of the lab, but something was wrong. My reflection in the glass showed a version of me I didn't recognize. The scientists watched me in horror. Lowell only said, Now you understand why we can't tell the world. They tried to keep me in Area 51, but I escaped. Now, as I write this, I know I don't have much time left. The entities on the other side are claiming me. If you ever wonder what's in Area 51, remember this. We are not the explorers. We are the experiment. And the universe is trying to forget us.